Okay, so my name. Okay, okay. I will think about some another platform, and after that I will let you know. Okay. Okay, so I'm Papia Panda. I'm a PMRF NPTEL teaching assistant, and here I will be teaching you all people about the Python language. Okay. I will think about these things. Zoom will allow if you have premium and all this. I will think about these things. Okay, and right now I will tell you that this class, whatever it is there, and it is already recorded and it will be shared by all of you, as well as it will be shared in YouTube also. So in the future reference, you can see the video whenever you have any time. Okay, and I think there is a problem. Shit. Sorry. My network has gone. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Sorry, I don't know what is going here. Hello. So sorry for all these things because my connection had gone.
Hello, ma'am, your voice is not coming clear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes, I hear, but your voice is not coming good.
Yeah, I understand because of my internet problem that was happened, but before that there was no problem. I don't know what is coming right now. Okay, just want to start the session. I think everyone is able to hear me right now. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry for this all inconvenience. Okay, so what I was telling, I am Papia Panda and I was a PMRF NPTEL teaching assistant. Here I will teach about Python programming. The course name is Programming, Data Structure and Algorithms using Python. Now the video will be available in YouTube also. You can see anywhere, anytime in that YouTube channel. and as well as I think to all of you, I think personally they will send you these videos also, and also I have made some PPTs on that, and I will share this to all of you about these things. And one more thing is that okay, let me share my screen, and after that I will tell about the courses and all. As you know that right now I will tell about the week 1 assignment problem. Basically the assignment I will not solve. Someone gave me some.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, someone gave me some WhatsApp. Okay, what is this? Can you please explain? Self-conscious 2K02. Okay, I think. Oh, okay, whatever. I think these people are coming, but I can't admit them because it's already 100. So let me start the session at first. As you know, this is the first class of. Oh my god, what should I do? So many people want to come, but. So many people want to come. Okay. So let's start the session right now. This is the first class, and here we will talk about very simple things about Python programming. So I'm just at first sharing my screen, and after that I will tell you. Just oh my god. Can you see the screen? Can you please tell?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So the course name is Programming Data Structure and Algorithms Using Python, as I already told you. And today what I will do the previous year assignment question solve. Basically, in each and every week, I think you have all known the rules of that NPTEL courses. In that NPTEL courses, what it will be like, each and every week you have to solve some problems, and there will be a assignment as well as there will be a programming problem sheet. So as it is a programming course, so that's why there will be two types of quiz. One will be the week-wise quiz, and the second will be the programming question. So, but in week number 1, I mean that the first week, there is no programming type of problem is there. There is only quiz problem. And also there is one more thing, that each and every week you have to solve these assignment, and there will be a timeline for that. As a PMRF NPTEL TA teaching assistant, I can't solve that recent year's assignment, but I can solve the previous year assignment what already have given in 2022, and I have to share these questions with you, and I have to solve these questions with all of you. So this is the main thing, and not only for week 1, I will do for the throughout whole the course, that I think it is a week 8 going course. So for each and every week I have to solve this previous year assignment, and I will share with you all the documents and all these things, and like that assignment and the solution of that assignment and how to solve this assignment I will tell you in detail, but not this year's assignment. In this year's assignment I can't do anything. You have to do by yourself. Okay. And obviously in between my lecture, if you have any question, you can just ping me, or you can just unmute yourself and tell me that what is your problem. Because if you raise your hand, or if you just ping me, I can't see, because it's the right now I'm just sharing my screen. So if you have any doubt, if you have any question, you can just unmute yourself and ask me the question. Okay, so just as a introduction part this is, and let's start into the main course. So the course instructor is Professor Madhavan Mukund, and okay, now today is the 5th February. Now coming to the first slide. In that slide, you can see about the programming language. As this is the very first day of our programming language, we will not say about more. We will not say more about the programming. Just hold for a minute. I think some more people are coming. Oh, I can't enter them. Sorry. Okay. So now I will tell about very basic things about the programming. So why should we do the programming, and what is basically the programming language is, and what is compiler, what is executor, and all these things I should tell you, because I think for each and every language, not only in Python, for each and every language, C, C++, Java, I think you have heard this type of terms, that compiler, executor, and all this. So you have to know little bit about these things. What are they? Okay, and I am just sharing this lecture with you people by knowing that you don't know anything about Python, or you don't know anything about programming. But I know that most of the people has already, I think most of the people have a very good knowledge than me also. It may be possible, but obviously I am thinking that you people don't know anything, so that's why I am just starting the lecture. So at first, what is programming language? The programming language, in a very basic sentence, if I will tell, it is like a way to express the instructions. So what type of instruction? It may be any type of instruction. It may be that the number of students in a class. It may be the sum of for 5 numbers, and it may be anything. It may be that switch on and off. So, is there switch on is there, and switch off is there, and it may be in traffic problem. It may be anything. It may be any type of instruction. And the way to express this instruction is called the programming language. It's a very simple sentence, I can tell. Now obviously in bracket you can see with specific rules, that means notations and commands. So like the programming language, programming language means we have to write one program in any type of our editor and whatever you are using, or terminal, whatever you are using. So we have to write this program, but to write that program we have to follow some rules, that means some notation rule, some command rule, some syntax rule, and all these things. So as a whole, the expressing the instructions, expressing running, and all the things as a whole, it will call as programming language. Now coming to the compiler. Compiler, I think you have all heard about that compile word. So what is the compile? What is the compiler? The compiler can do one thing. What they will do, they will just convert high level language to low level language. So what is high level language? What is low level language? High level language means the language which we know. We know means human knows. Okay, so the human knows, like my name is Papia. So my means this is a string. Okay, then my name is Papia and I know 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the all decimal numbers. So we know everything. We know strings. We know what is character. We know what is decimal. We know what is hexadecimal. What is octadecimal, and we know everything, right? So these type of things, whatever we know, we are going to write in a program format. So this type of language, what we are knowing, that type of things are known as high level language, because obviously you know that the man is the most powerful one who knows everything. So whatever we know, that is called the high level language. Now coming to the low level language. What is low level language? See, basically what we are doing here, we are just giving some problem to our computer. Okay, and we are just doing what we are just telling the computer that you have to solve that problem. We are not going to solve that problem. I am giving you a problem and you have to solve the problem. So who will solve the problem? Computer will solve the problem. So at first computer should know what is the problem. Otherwise how can it solve the problem? So the understanding by computer is known as low level language, because computer is not that much that much intelligent than man. So computer only knows two numbers, 0 and 1. So these are called binary numbers. So computer knows only two numbers, these are called binary numbers. And that type of language what computer knows, which is known as low level language, because there is only two numbers. Computer does not know anything other than 0 and 1. So the compiler, what it will do, compiler can convert high level language to low level language. Obviously it should be done, otherwise computer can't understand anything what we are writing in our program. And if they will not understand anything, how they can solve and how they can give us the output, right? So the compiler is the one who can convert high level language to low level language. Now coming to the executor. What executor will do? See, at the very first we are writing one program and we will shift these things to compiler. Compiler will convert this high level language to low level language, whatever and what is understandable by computer. Now computer can understand, okay, this is the problem and I have to solve the problem. Now computer will solve the problem and computer will give us the output as 0 and 1 in the form of 0 and 1, because I already told you that computer does not know anything other than 0 and 1. So after that we have to know the output. Okay, so the executor will do the thing. Executor will run the program and give us some output. And obviously we have to give some input and after that we can get some output. So the executor will run the program for some outputs. Okay. So these are the very simple things, like what is a compiler, what is executor and all these things. It's a very simple and we don't have to do anything about this because it is a programming language course and we have to do some program problem. Okay. So yeah, before coming to the main course, I will tell about something about the course name. Have you seen the course name? I will tell you about the course name. The course name is very interesting. Why? The course name has three important words. One is programming, data structure and algorithms. Okay, and the Python is obviously most important thing. But yeah, before Python, I have used three more important words. One is programming, one is data structure and another one is algorithms. So we have to know each and every word very carefully, like what is algorithm, what is data structure, what is programming. So for that my slide is like that. That in that slide I will just show about what is the relation between algorithm, data structure and programming. You can see there is a relation between algorithm, data structure and programming. What is the relation? The relation is like that: programming equals to algorithm plus data structure. It's a very simple relation. That means programming is nothing but the combination of algorithm as well as data structure. So now coming to the algorithm part. The algorithm, okay, I can tell you something that I have used that recipe word from Mukund sir's lecture because I loved that word very much. So that's why I copied, you can tell like that. I just copied from there. So algorithm is nothing but the recipe of a whole program. So recipe of a whole program means, you know that recipe is used basically in cooking section, right? So like if you want to cook a very good dish, you have to follow each and every step successfully. Otherwise, it may be possible that your salt in cooking is less, or salt in cooking is very much. So it will be tasteless and all these things. So recipe is a very important thing for each and every cooking. Just like that, recipe is also very much important in a whole program. Okay, and the recipe of that whole program is known as algorithm. Okay, so the algorithm is what? Just like the cooking process. In the cooking process, what we are doing? We are just doing at first step by step recipe. I mean, we are just following step by step procedures, right? So here also we have to write the program with some rules and syntax, and it should be step by step. Otherwise, as a user, we can't understand what we are writing there, as well as the computer will confuse that what we are asking to do then. Okay, so the recipe is a very important thing for any computer program, and recipe is nothing but the algorithm for any programming language. And the programming, for writing that programming language, you have to mention, you have to follow some specific rules and syntax. So in algorithm, we have to mention some, like we have to do step by step procedures, and we have to write in a specific format so that it will be very much understandable by ours also, as well as for computer also. Okay, now the algorithm is the manipulation of information in program. It's I already told you that the information we have to give them and all this. So algorithm is this thing. So for a programming language, algorithm is the most important thing. This is the recipe of that whole program. Now coming to the data structure. So data structure, what is data structure? Data structure is list of data. So list of data means what? Like you know that in any cooking recipe, I am sticking with that cooking recipe because I have used that recipe word. So in that cooking recipe, what we are doing, we are just step by step follow the procedures, and we are putting some inputs, like we are giving rice, we are giving wheat to make roti, we are giving rice to make rice, like boiled rice and all this. So that type of things, whatever we are giving there, rice, wheat, then flour, these type of things are known as ingredients for our cooking materials. Just same like that, we are giving some inputs, we are giving some data into that program, so that the program will gone very successfully. That type of things, whatever we are putting there as a list of data, is known as data structure. But obviously data structure is not that much simple as I am telling. It has some more explanation, but we will explain these things in later, like in detail after some classes. Okay, so I think till now, if you have any question, you can tell me. I did not see you guys here. Okay, oh my god, there are so many people coming. Okay, so I think you don't have any question till now. If you have any question, you can just let me know. Okay, I'm going there again. Okay. Now coming to the next slide. In the next slide, I will tell about some basic notes about Python. So, I think someone has come. Just a minute. Yeah. Oh.
Hello ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Hello.
Ma'am, we can say that algorithm is a step-wise method to solving any problem.
Algorithm is?
Is a step-wise method to solving any problem.
Yeah, like step by step you have to give some procedures, like just like the recipe things. Okay. So, I think it's already 100 and people are still coming. Okay. So the algorithm is nothing but the recipe. That means you have to give some step-by-step method. Any good book of Python programming with data handling. Okay, I will tell you these things. I think you people are already attending that Madhuban sir class. In that Madhuban sir class, he has already mentioned about that books also. If you don't, if you did not attend the class, I will tell you later about that book also. Okay. Okay. For now, yeah. For now, I am just going to that slide. So here in that slide, I have just mentioned about very basic notes about Python. Here you can see that I have just mentioned 5 points. Okay, but you don't be sure that only that 5 points are the most important thing. There are so many things, but right now only for the week 1 course, I am just mentioning 5 points here. Obviously there are so many points after that, and I will let you know these notes about Python after also, but right now I am just giving only 5 points which are very basic for each and every Python language, like Python programming. So what is the first name? First point is we have to use some names, that means a variable name, to define any value, any strings, any kind of information. Now, we can think this point as a very funny thing that each and everyone has individual name, right? And we are just identified with that name only, because each and everyone has unique names. So, just like our name, we are giving our program each and every variable as a name. Okay. And the name can be any single, double, triple words. Okay, just like us. For my case, I am Papia, and in that Papia word, okay, there should be not word, it will be letter, sorry. For any programming, it can be any single letter, double letter, triple letters. Okay, just like us, for my case, my name has 5 letters. So just like the same, we can use any type of name in our programming language. So, and we have to assign one name for any variable, for any kind of information. So here the preferable one is the single or double letter. This should be letter. Okay. So single letter or double letter are preferable for programming language naming case. Example, I have given some example like I, J, K, Fn, Cn, etc. So I, J, K, you can see that these are the single letters variable name, and Fn, Cn are the double letter variable name. So we can use obviously Fnn, Cnn, we can use these things also. But it is preferable to use only single as well as double letters to understand ourselves better. Not to understand by the computer, to understand ourselves better. Okay, so this is the second point. And the third point is equals to is used to assign a value. Okay, this point is very much crucial. Why crucial? Because you know that in our mathematics classes we are using some arithmetic to do some arithmetic operations. We are using some notations like plus, minus, multiplication, division, equals to, not equals to. We are using this type of notations, right? For doing any type of calculations and all these things. Here also we will use all the things for calculation purpose, but we are very sincere. We have to very sincere about this symbol. This is a equals symbol. We all know that what is the meaning of that equals to. Equals to means that in the left hand side there is something and right hand side there is something. So that means if in between of that one equals to is there, that means left hand side is equals to right hand side. So this is a very simple thing. But in Python language, not only in Python language, in any language, equals to has a different meaning. What is the different meaning? The different meaning is that the left hand side is assigned to the right hand side value. Like here I have mentioned here I equals to 5. So that means I is a variable name, just like Papia, I is there. So I is a variable name, and 5, right, in right hand side 5 is there. 5 is the value of I. That means I have assigned the value 5 to I. That's why I have written I equals to 5. But it can be changed later also. Here I have mentioned that j equals to 34. That means j value is assigned as 34 at first. Then in the next line I can also mention j equals to j plus 7. What is the meaning of that? The meaning of that is that right now this new j has a value previous j plus 7. That means 34 plus 7, which is 41. So it is not doing as a mathematical calculation whatever we are using in our mathematics class. Here you can see that in our mathematics class what we are using. Like if I am telling that j equals to j plus 7, then our teacher will cross the thing, because j can't be a j can't equal to j plus 7, right? Unless j is 0. No, j is 0, obviously not a correct one. So j equals to j plus 1 in mathematical sense it is not correct. But in the sense of our understanding in programming language it is correct. What is the meaning of that? The meaning of that is the new left hand side j has assigned the value which is equals to previous j plus 7. Okay, I think you got the difference between equals to, mathematical equals to and programming equals to. Okay. Now coming to this fifth point. In the fifth point I have mentioned double equals. You can see that double equal sign is there. So double equal sign means exact same meaning as mathematical equal to. As I already told you that let's say in mathematics we are using x equal to 5. That means if in Python I have to mention that one x equal to 5, I have to mention x double equals to 5. Which means that x value can't be changed throughout our programming and it should be remain as 5 value throughout our programming. But if I want to change the x value, then we can use simple equals to. I mean that only one equals to in programming language. Do you got the point? But basically I thought that it may be sometimes confused for new users, so that's why I'm just clearing a little bit more about single equals and double equals. So if you have any doubt about single equals and double equals, you can tell me right now also. I think there is no problem. Let me check.
And for not equal to, what I use in Python?
Sorry, what? Not equal to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, not equal to means actually I will show you right now. Just a minute. Not equal to is this one. This is an exclamatory sentence. You know that this and then equals to. This is known as not equals to in our Python language. And I will tell about all these things in the next week, I think, because in the next week Sarah was telling about all these things, that what is equals to, what is not equals to, what is greater than, less than in programming language. But here I am just mentioning only single equals and double equals, because most of the people are very much worried about single equals and double equals in the programming language. What is the meaning of this? So that's why I have just mentioned here about something about single equals and double equals. Okay, and this is the not equal expression for programming language. I mean Python, for Python, which is nothing but this one. You are talking about this one, right? This is the not equals. And in mathematics, and in Python language, it is the sign of that not equals. Okay. So let me go in the next slide. Now in the next slide I will tell about something very basic and something very much like it's a very traditional thing, that advantage of Python over other language. What are the advantages of Python? Why we are going to use Python instead of using other languages? There are so many other languages, but why we are focusing on Python? So I have mentioned only 4 points here, but obviously these 4 points are not enough. I have mentioned here that many more. That means we can find there are so many points about the advantages of Python, and also there are some disadvantages. I will not tell that Python is the only one very important and very good programming language. There are some disadvantages also, but obviously in that advantage problem, advantage points, there are more than four points are there, but I am just using very simple things. So first one is very handy and very useful and very user friendly. As you will learn Python more, you can find that the Python is a very useful as well as very user friendly. We can write anything whatever we want in that language, but in C++, for expressing something we have to learn more about the syntax, we have to learn more about the command how to write that, we have to learn more about these things. But in Python we don't need to learn all the things very detailed, because in Python if you want to write let's say if you want to print something, you just write print, then inside of that bracket you can write this one and it will print. But in C++ or C we have to write C out, then less than double less than sign, and after that we have to write these, and all the things are there. So it's a little bit tricky for C and C++ language, but in Python you can write anything whatever you want. Okay, this is a very important point, and obviously it's a very good point that Python has an advantage to write anything what you want. Okay. Now, no need to take care of integers and floating numbers discrimination. I think if anyone has a little bit knowledge about Fortran, C++, then they can understand that there are discrimination of floating and integer points. I will not talk about what is floating point right now, because I think it will be taught in the next class. So, but integer number you all know, right? Integer and decimal number. Let's say floating number means the decimal number. So integer number and decimal number we can use, like for C and C++ we have to mention our variable name such that it can be integer or it can be decimal. Like in Fortran, I, J, K, L, M, N, these letters are always used for integer number, and all others from A to Z are used for floating numbers. There is a restriction on that, okay, but obviously we can change that restriction in Fortran also. But in that Python there is nothing about that. There is no discrimination that okay, I means it should be an integer. It is not like that. We can have the I as a floating point also, floating number also. Okay, this is a very advantageous thing. And we don't want to remember that which letters are used to go as an integer and which letters are used to go for a floating number. Just like Python, I have to remember that I, J, K, L, M, N, these are for the integer number and others are for floating number. But in Python, there is no need to remember all these things. This is an advantage. And the second, what is the third advantage? Third advantage is not very speedy, it is a little bit disadvantage, but can be made quick programming language with some advanced technique. If you have followed the first week lecture of Professor Madhavan, he was talked about GCD programming. In the GCD programming, you can see at the very first he have written a GCD language programming within I think 10 or 15 lines. Okay. But at the very last session, he was writing that programming within 3 lines. That means, and also very quick programming it was. So that means with applying some type of trick, we can have a very short and quick program in Python. It's obvious that Python is not that much speedy as C and C++, but we can make it easy. We can make it speedy with the help of some tricks, some advanced technique. This can be an advantage. Okay. And obviously the good readability and obviously many more. I am not going to tell all of these things right now. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, yesterday I didn't attend the class. I am not able to attend. Can I get it in YouTube?
Yeah, actually yesterday there was again the Python class, but it was not taken by me. It was taken by another TA. So it will be available in YouTube also. You can see from there also for your future reference. You can
How
see
to get
anything.
it, ma'am?
How to get it? Okay. For my case, I can tell you that if you search through my name, like in YouTube, just go to the YouTube and just search my name, Papia Panda. You can see my name. My name is here. So if you just search there my name, then there will be so many videos coming, and which were the previous year's PMRF NPTEL course lectures. But right now, as it is just started, like this one is the first week, so I did not have uploaded right now the video whatever I am going to do right now. So I will upload that after finishing the course, I mean after finishing the lecture, and from that you can get the access to see that video lecture. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And
Yesterday's class.
and for yesterday's class, I think you have to search by his name. Like for whoever the teaching assistant for yesterday, you have to search by his name. I think his name was Arun Prakash. I have to search. Okay, like I don't know the exact name of him. So if you
In
just
which we can search in our mail, we can get it. Get his name.
I think so. Just check once. I don't know. I think so. You can have the details of him maybe. So if you just search there, you can just find it. Or otherwise, maybe it may be possible that NPTEL members are giving you some YouTube link or something so that you can get there the access also. I'm not sure that it will be given by them or not. I will ask and I will let you know after that in the next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, for now you can just search my name and my name will come and you can see that video.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so is there any doubt up to that? I think there is no doubt because it's a very simple thing. Okay, just a minute. I don't have charge. So if you have any doubt, just feel free to ask me.
One doubt I have.
Huh?
One doubt I have.
Yeah, sure. Tell me.
Ma'am, will we be reading the big O, omega O in this lecture? Means during the course, big O, omega O.
Just a minute. I can't hear you properly. Just a minute. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, in data structure, will we read about big O, omega O notations during the course of this program?
Yeah, actually, if you will see the syllabus of that, you can know anything about what you are going to learn there. There is a syllabus of that data structure. There is a syllabus of data structure, and you can just see there, and whatever you want to know, if it is there, then it will be helpful for you. And yeah, obviously whatever you are talking about, I think it will be there when you will go like 7th or 8th week or something. Okay, just to keep keep a eye on that. Like you just see. There are so
Thank
many.
you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome. Actually, there are so many people wants to come by, but I don't have any access to come in.
Next time we can try Zoom.
Yeah, I think in Zoom it may be possible that more than 100 people will come, but someone has already told me that it is in week 2 problem 1 my code is showing. Okay, but
Okay, thank you.
yeah, thank you. Someone has asked, oh my god. In week 2 problem 1 my code is showing time limit exit on test case 1 even though my code is optimal. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
but we can opt rather than Google Meet, we can opt Microsoft Teams as well.
Microsoft Team. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will note it down and I will check it. Okay. And someone told me that about that Zoom. I think maximum 40 minutes are there. So
Exactly. But there is no time limit in Microsoft Teams, and there is not the total number of limits in Microsoft Teams. Even more than 100 people can join easily in a single meeting.
Okay, Microsoft Team. Okay, I will let you. Okay. Shit. Okay. Zoom is better. Okay, I will confirm and after that I will let you know all of you that what I am going to use. Okay. Yeah, and for that Yogesh, the problem is that in week 2 problem 1 my code is showing time limit exit on test case 1 even though my code is optimal. Okay. What is the time limit for that week 2 problem, Yogesh? I don't know. Actually, this is the current year problem assignment you are talking. So I don't have the access for seeing the current year assignments. But it should not be 5 to 7. Okay, so you were doing after 5 to 7 minutes, or it was taking more than that, so that it is showing like that time limit exceed. But actually, I don't have the access to see these things, so I don't know that what is the procedure. So okay, I will let you know that what is the problem here. Okay, I am taking a screenshot and after that I will tell Sad also. Okay.
Ma'am, can you explain about GCD regression?
Okay, GCD. Oh, I think you have joined that last year. That Madhuban sir class.
No.
Okay. You should join, right? Because he
I'm
is
not able to join, so I'm asking.
You were not able to join.
Some issues in connection, so I'm not able to join yesterday's class. So that I am asked you, can I see in YouTube?
Oh, okay. And yesterday's class means just a minute. Yesterday's class was the previous year problem solving class. Okay, just like I am doing the yesterday the same thing he was doing, right? And oh my God, there are so many people. For the whole class, I am doing only the admit and deny. Okay. Yeah. So you should join that Madhuban sir class. Otherwise, you don't understand that what I am going to do, because like I am not that I can cover whole the syllabus in only 2 hours, right? So I am just going to solve the previous year questions. But obviously, if you have some doubt, then you can ask me. No problem on that. But I can't explain all the things what he has done, what he has taught in that class, as well as the previous year questions. So I can't do that thing, right? Otherwise,
Okay, I can understand.
Yeah.
Can I see his YouTube videos?
Yes, you can see anytime. I think you have the access that you have already joined in that course and you have enrolled for that course. So obviously you have the access to see the videos. There is no there is no constraint that you don't have to see and something. You can see anytime, anywhere the videos, and I think that slides are also available. Maybe if it is not, then you can see the video, then only you can understand, because he is a very good speaker and he told very clearly about that GCD program. Actually, what you want to show me the GCD problem, but in GCD problem there was 2 hours course. But how can I show you, right? Like there was 2 hours course.
Last slide only I can't understand. I can't able to understand. So that only I asked. Yesterday's class also I didn't understand. So it could be better for me to.
Okay.
If you can teach me. Otherwise, you can give me YouTube links to my reference.
After finishing 1 or 2 problems, I will do about that GCD problem. Okay. Otherwise, I will not finish previous year question, week 1 questions. Okay.
Okay. I can understand.
I will definitely do about the last GCD problem, whatever you are talking about. I have that slide with me. Whatever sir told with you all people, I have that slide. So I will let you know with that. But after doing some problem on that, I mean in that previous year question. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, so just coming to the slide ones. Yeah. In the slide, now starting, and we are ready to start. Right. We are just ready to start about learning something on Python. So at first you have to download the Python package suitable for your OS. OS means the operating system, and the operating system may be Windows, maybe Linux, maybe Mac, and anything more than that also. So I think most of you are using Windows. I'm not sure that most of you what you are using, because Python is basically nothing with done on theory. It is more than theory. We have to do on our hand, so that we can feel that we are doing some programming language. Okay, so you have to download Python package suitable for your OS, and I think you have all attended the last Madhuban sir class, where he has mentioned about that link. You can go in that link and you can download that Python package, which is suitable for your operating system. So right now I will be using Python on Linux, because you can see this interface. I mean, whatever is my interface, it is the Linux operating system interface, and I will be using Linux Ubuntu, and there Python is already installed in my operating system, and it was by default installed. So I don't need to install anything about that Python language. It's a very advantage for Linux Ubuntu. But yeah, obviously if you are using Windows or Mac, you can download that Python package. And the Python package download link is also available, and I think Sam has already given that link in his lecture. So just go through that lecture and just download that Python package. Okay, now my Python version is 3.10.6, which is very latest one, and any Python version, I think I have seen one question in the chat box that something about 2.7 or some Python version he or she was asking. I have to check again the question, but yeah, the answer of that question is any type of Python version which is above 2.7 is welcome for whole course. Okay, and but if you have the Python version less than that, like less than 2.7, then it may have some problem. But I will tell you, if you have less than 2.7 Python version, you can upgrade this, you can update that Python version. Okay, and you just follow, let me say only 2.7 or above the 2.7 you can do by upgrading that Python version, because it will be very useful for whole the course. Because we are using I am using 3.10.6, but you should not use that much latest version, but at least 2.7 should be there in your Python version. Okay, I think whatever he or she was asking the question, I have answered the question. Okay, now coming to the programming session, like in that first week I will do very simple sum of the Python programming. Okay, and I have taken a screenshot here, but I will not do here anything because I will do right now in live, and so that you can understand what is the Python and how we are going to do these things. So I am here using terminal. You can see that there is a terminal icon is there. So I am going to open that. Everyone can see that, right? Can you please tell yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. So this is the terminal for my case. Okay, this is the terminal for my case. If you want, I can zoom it little bit also. Okay, these type of things. This is the main screen. Okay. So here, what I will do. I'm just writing Python. Okay, Python 3. For my case, as Python 3.10.6 is the version, so that's why I have to write Python 3 and version. At first I am going to show you the version. You can see the Python version is 3.10.6. It is written here. Now coming to the Python section. So I am going Python 3. Right? I am just entering this. Here after typing Python 3, you can see that there is 3 greater than sign coming. That means right now we are inside of Python program. Okay. So we are inside of this Python programming language. Before that we were not in the Python programming language, because you can see that this type of dollar sign was there, and right now the sign has changed to triple greater than. So this is the sign for program. I mean it indicates that right now we are inside of that Python programming language application. Okay. Now we can do anything we want. Like at first each and everyone wants mathematical expression, so that's why I am doing 2 plus 5 6 7 whatever, and I am entering, then it is giving me the answer. Let's say another one, something minus something, I don't know whatever this, I am just typing randomly and I am giving the result. And then this one, yeah, sure.
Ma'am, please make the font larger.
Okay.
Visible. Make the font larger.
Okay, sure.
Madam, what is Python 3, madam, here?
Oh, sorry, it is I think very much. Just a minute, I am telling you.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, hello, I can hear you. Oh. Can you see the screen? It's very big. But oh.
This is okay, madam.
Is this okay?
Yeah, okay, madam, okay.
Can you see right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes. What you told?
Madam, what is Python 3, madam? Is it command, madam?
Yes, like Python 3 means I have to go inside the Python programming application, right? Otherwise, how can I write a Python programming terminal? So we have to go inside that application. To go there, I am just writing Python 3. Okay, if I will write only Python for my case, then you can see here there is an error showing that Python command not found. Did you mean Python 3? Because I am using Python 3 version. Okay. See, you can see here that Python 3 version I have just typed in, and it is showing that 3.10.6. So that's why I have to write here Python 3. And if I will go type this, then I can go inside of that application. And this application is nothing but Python programming application, and I am just right now inside of that application. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we are just doing some mathematical calculations. Let's say 2, 5, 4, 6, whatever, and then this is the multiplication sign. Okay, I will tell about all these things later in detail, that what is multiplication sign in Python, what is division sign, all the things I will tell you later in second week, not in first week. Okay, this one is there, so I am just typing enter, and the result is coming. Then this whatever, then plus whatever, then it is coming. Then this type of minus, then sorry, minus this coming. Okay, now I will do one thing. Whatever I have mentioned in that some important notes about Python in that slide, I have mentioned about equals to. I mean that 1 equals to and double equals to. So I am doing that one. So what I was writing there, I equals to 5. I have wrote these things there, right? I equals to 5. Then I am going to see what is the value of I. It is showing that I is 5. That is correct, right? I equals to 5 means I is 5. That is fine. Then right now I am going to write, let's say I equals to I minus 2, which is not correct in our mathematical sense. I can't be equal to I minus 2, but in Python language it is correct. So now I am going to print I. You can see that the I value has changed. I value at first it was 5. Right now I value is 3. That means this I is I minus 2. That means 5 minus 2, which is 3. So this is the main thing for that equals sign in Python. So that means this equals is nothing but the assigned number. I is assigned to 5. Right now new I is assigned to I minus 1, and I was the previous I, and this I is the new I. Do you get my point? Otherwise you can say like that also. J equals to, let's say I plus 5. Let's say this one. Then I am just printing J. Then 5 plus 3 is 8. Now I can also say that J equals to J minus 4. Then I am printing J again. It is 4. So each and every time the J is changing whatever I am giving in the right hand side comment. Like I am just telling them that you should do J minus 4 and the new value will be stored as new J. So that's why it is showing that new J is 4. So this was the thing for that J and all this. Okay, this is a very simple thing what I am just doing here. Okay, I will not do here. Okay, this one I can do. Now let's say def. Def is nothing but the definition. So it's a syntax, you can tell. So it's a syntax for Python, and def is definition. So let's say definition of x, and this one is something weird, but I will not talk about what is this right now. This is a colon, okay, and I will not talk about this one right now, but I will talk about later this one. So if I am writing here def hx colon, then you can immediately see that the syntax has changed, the sign. That previously it was 3 greater than sign, but right now it was 3 dot sign. Okay, now what I will do, I will just write here, let's say y equals to let's say 2 into x. Then yeah, are you telling something? Hello? Is there anyone telling something? Okay, I think no. Okay. Yeah, I'm going there. So now definition hx, and then y equals to 2 into x. Then I am going return y. So I am just writing one programming here. Okay. I have written one programming here. So what is the meaning of this programming? So here you can see that def is nothing but the definition. So definition of a programming language is hx. Like I have mentioned a variable, I have mentioned a function which is known as the hx, h of x. In mathematics you have I think you all have written like f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, something like that. So this type of things, f of x is here, h of x I have mentioned. I can mention f of x also. And then I have mentioned some colon, which is very weird and very absurd thing in Python, but we will let you know what is these things later. And then if I put here that colon, then obviously it is turning as dot dot dot. And after that what I did two space here. I have mentioned two space here. You can see when I was writing these things. Okay, let me write these things again. This one I have written, and hello. Okay. Then I am just doing two space. I am putting two space here. Why do two space? Because the Python is a very sensitive to that spacing problem. If I will not do any space here and I am writing this one, okay. Someone has then it will say that indentation error, expected an indented block after function definition on line 1. That means I have mentioned here one function, right? That function definition I have mentioned, so that's why we have to do some indentation here. It may be possible that we can press a tab, or it may be possible that we can have two spaces, or it may be possible that you can give four spaces or whatever you want, but you have to give some indentation, indent. Like that some spacing problem was there, so I have to mention some space here. That is a very crucial thing for Python at least. And then I am going to return let's say y. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Now what is the difference between return statement and print statement? Here we can use print also, then why we are using return?
Yes. Okay, I will tell you that. See, return y. Return y means that we have to see the value of y here, right? And let's say here return and print is very similar, but if we are using some for loop inside the definition language, like if I am mentioning one function def h of x, then colon, then in the next line I am giving some, let's say for loop for I equals to this, from this to this and all this, then the return at the very last, when we are writing return, then it will come again, I mean it will go throughout the loop, otherwise it will not go throughout the loop and it will show a error. For that for loop and if loop condition, here we can write no problem, but if we are going to write any for loop and if loop inside of the definition of that function, then we have to write return. Return means, in English literature you can know that return means what? Return means that you can go back, right? So here also, if you are going to go, if you are want to go back, then you have to write return, otherwise it will show a error. Okay. Yeah. Now here you can see that I have finished a program language. I mean I have finished to write a program. What is the program? The program is h of x is the function and y equals to 2 into x, and we are going to see what is the value of y. And then when I was just entering this, okay, I am writing again this one so that you can understand again. So this one I have written, right? And then I press enter. Then also they are showing that something is missing or something you can enter. But I don't want to enter anything in that program. So what I will do, I will just stop the programming by pressing another enter. Okay, then you can see that triple greater than sign is again coming. Now what I will do, let's say I am just doing 4, h of 4, I have to print that. Then what it will be? 8. Why? Because 8 into 4 into 2 is 8. So this is a simple short program you can tell. So here by this method we can have any type of program in our terminal itself.
Madam, excuse me.
Yes.
Can we write x equal to h of 4, madam?
X equal to?
h of 4.
H of 4.
And yeah,
I mean, I
x
can.
equal to h of 4,
Hmm.
and you want to know the x value. Enter. X value. Okay.
Yeah. Like whatever you are, see, right now the x is different. Why? Previously x was 4. You can see that x was 4 previously, right? But right now x is different. X is 8. How? Because of that equal sign. Equal sign, what it is doing? It is assign the value of x with the new one. Now h of 4 is 8 and this is assigned as x value. This is the difference between mathematical equals to and programming equals to. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, why we are giving h value after termination, x value? After return also we can give, no? Means below def.
Below def.
Below means in the same indentation. Means I want to say after termination why you are giving h4.
See, these three line gives us a full program. Okay. So right now I have written that program and I have saved that. Here there is nothing to save because we are writing this in terminal itself. So I am writing this program in terminal and I have just terminated the program, and after that what I am going to see, I am just going to see my program is correct or not. So that's why I have to put some input value in that program. Otherwise how can I know that our program is correct or not? So I have mentioned some output, I have given some input value in that program, that h of 4. Give me the value of h of 4. Like if x equal to 4, then what will be the value of y? I want to know. So that's why I am just writing here this after the program. After the completion of the program, I am giving some input to that program so that it will calculate something and it will give us some output. And I have to check that output, is it correct or not? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, now coming to the slide again. I think I have mentioned all these things what I wanted. Yes. Okay, now coming to the second one. See, I have done this program in terminal, right? But we can do one thing also. Okay, before that I want to tell you that right now we are inside of that Python program application, right? So we want to exit from that. So what should I write or how should I exit from that? There is two ways. One way is that you just press Ctrl D, then it will go outside from that application, or you can write quit bracket. Sorry, quit. Okay. So this one may be possible for quitting the application, or Ctrl D. Ctrl D is also possible for quitting the application. So these two types you can use for quitting from your application, like Python programming application. Okay, now I want to do something more advanced. Like I don't want to calculate anything in terminal, because the terminal is a little bit sometimes if I want to write let's say 100 line programming, then I can't write a 100 line program in terminal because it will take so many time, and obviously we don't use any other tab also here, and there are so many problem on these things. So what I want hello. Okay.
Ma'am, I want to ask what is difference between terminal and interpreter?
Yes, terminal and interpreter. Interpreter is totally different to terminal. Okay, so Python, I think you have seen somewhere that Python language itself an interpreter. Okay, I think you have seen that sentence that Python is an interpreter, not a compiler or not a executor and all this. Python is itself an interpreter. So I did not mention here what is interpreter, but I can tell you what is interpreter basically. I think you all know that what is terminal. Terminal is nothing but a command line. Like here you can type anything. Like not only Python, I can do anything here. Like GNU plot. I can do GNU plot also. and then I can plot anything and whatever I want, right? So terminal is one thing which can do total application work of your computer through some command line. GNU plot, if I type GNU plot, that means I am going to give the instruction to our computer terminal that you have to go me into the GNU plot application. So that's why if I write there, then it can give me, it can go, it can allow me to go inside the GNU plot. So this is the terminal thing. And the interpreter is what? Python is an interpreter. Python is an interpreter means, see, Python can use, okay, I think I should go to that slide, and after that I can tell you. Yeah, here I have mentioned about programming language, compiler and executor, right? So compile, for any programming language, what is the steps? I have to write some program, then I have to compile that, then I have to execute that program. So these three steps is there. But Python is an interpreter. So interpreter means what? It don't want to have any compiler as a separate one. Inside that Python interpreter itself, it has compiler, it has executor. Okay, so that means we don't need to compile our program once, and after that we have to go to run that program. It is not like that. Programming interpreter means interpreter is one which can directly convert high level to low level and low level to some output to us. There is a difference between Python and C, C++ and all this. C, C++, these are not a interpreter. For this C, C++ programming, we have to write that program at first, and we have to compile that, and then we have to execute. But in Python, this is an advantage for Python, that there we don't need to do any compiler. Compile. And we can directly run, we can directly execute that program. Okay. So this is the definition of interpreter. Interpreter is nothing but a combination, you can say like that, a combination of compiler and executor, which can directly take the input from our side and which can directly give the output to us without doing that compilation by ourselves. It can do the compilation itself. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so now I want to go there again.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, in Python, which is better to do in program, interpreter or the terminal?
See, obviously the interpreter itself is a very good option. Interpreter means I am not talking about interpreter here. Basically, you can do, you can use some text editor. Okay, you can use some text editor, whatever you have, you can use the text editor, you can write a program on that, and you can save the program with the extension .py, and you can come to terminal and you can run that. That is the simplest one. Otherwise, if you want to write a program in terminal itself, then it will take a little bit more time, as well as it is not that much handly and it is not that much friendly. Okay, so and also you can't do any other thing here, like in the terminal I am right now inside that Python programming application only. But if I just want Control D. If I just want a GNU plot here, then how can I go there? Because I don't know, I am right now in Python itself. So we have to see, we have to open another terminal. In that terminal we can write anything, whatever we want, right? But if you were using some text editor and we are writing a program in that text editor, and anytime, anywhere we can call that text editor in our terminal, and after that we are going to run that. I will show you how to do these things, okay? But right now I am doing the inside the terminal because it's the very first stage of learning the Python, so that's why I am doing that in a terminal. But right now I will shift to the any type of text editor. so that you can have a better understanding that okay, if I am going to write any programming in text editor, and after that I come here in terminal to write something to have the programming, it will be better. Okay, so obviously you are welcome to do any of these options, but I am suggesting you to do with any type of text editor.
Okay, ma'am. What I do to save a programming interpreter?
Yeah, I mean programming interpreter, like text editor you are talking, like how to write this program in text editor, or what you are talking?
Save.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, to save the program.
Yes, I will show you these things. Okay, right now I will show, just right now I will show. Okay, so here whatever I have written here in terminal, I can't save that, right? Because you can see that if I just quit that, then everything has lost. I can't see these things anymore. So I have to save this programming again, right? So what I will do, it is better to write in any text editor, and after that there I am saving that, and after that I am calling that program here. That will be good, right? So what we will do for that? Just a minute. Yes. So yes, coming to this one. So we can write any Python program or any text editor, and then can run through terminal by using some command. So what is the command? I will tell you later. I will tell you right now also. So let's do it in terminal. I have already done it in terminal, but right now I am going to write something in any text editor. So at first I have read something. I have already write something here, but yeah, I have writing this one. See, this one is a very simple two-line programming. P equals to I am Papaya Panda and print P. That is nothing, like there is no problem in that program, right? So it's a very simple program, and I have written this in any text editor. So what if you want, then I can also write right now also.
Now this is notepad.
Yes?
You can write in notepad also.
Yes, you can write in notepad also, and also you can, okay, I am going to search here in text editor. You can see here in my computer it is showing that text editor is there. Text maker is also possible, but text editor I am using most. So this one, LibreOffice Writer also is possible, but don't use any Microsoft Excel, or Microsoft Word is fine, but Microsoft Excel is not good. Okay, so any type of text editor, any type of notepad you can use, no problem on that. So I am going to write this any type of program here. So here what I will do, okay, I am going to show you the one program. See here I have opened a new window for the text editor. Now I am going to write something. It's a very simple thing. Whatever I am going to write, I am Papia. I am giving my name here. Okay. See? Then I am going to write here print, then P. That means P will be the output, and what will be the output? Output will be I am Papia Panda. Okay, and I am going to save this. So how I am going to save, and how I will go save that? Save.
Wow.
Yes.
ఉంది
Satish, can you please mute yourself?
yes madam.
Okay. Okay. So where I was? Yes. Here I was going to save this program with a name. Let's say the name will be whatever the name, Papia. Papia.py. Py should be there. Py is the extension for Python. Okay. So py should be there. So I am going to save this. when I was going to save, then you can see that the color has changed because it is right now in Python language, so that's why the color had changed. Okay, so now my program is saved as papilla.py and it is saved in my desktop. No, I think home. In my home it is saved. Whatever you want you can save, no problem on that. Yeah, it is there in papilla.py, right? So right now what I will do, I am going to open a terminal here. You can see the terminal. Control C++. Yes. You can see the terminal here, and right now I will write something. What I will write? At first I will write Python 3. That is very simple. Then what I will write here? I will write one thing, that okay, I think that, oh shit, I think that one I have to write from the file name. What is the file name I have mentioned? I saved as papilla, right? From papilla import star. What is the meaning of this line? From papilla import star. That means I am right now inside of this Python application, right? I am right now inside of the Python application, and I have to call papilla.py inside of that application. Otherwise, how can I run that program inside of that application? Because it was not in the inside of that application. It is right now in home directory. So I have to call this program inside of my application. So that's why I am writing from papilla import star. Here star means everything. Okay. I mean I am just going. Yes.
If we save the file name in capital letter papilla and we are calling in terminal with small case letter papilla, will there be any error?
Okay, let's check now. Let's check. You are talking about this one, right? You are talking about that one, right? Yes. So I am taking. See, here there is a traceback. Traceback means in Python the traceback is nothing but the error. Okay. So the error is showing that no module named papilla. Obviously there was no module because I am saving there as small papilla. Okay. So you have to mention carefully that what you are going to write. Now I am writing here small papilla, and then from papilla import star. So what is the star here? Star means everything you have to take from papilla.py. Whatever it is right inside of that papilla.py file, I am going to import all the things. I think there is someone. Yes. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
papilla.py is a file name or is a module name, ma'am?
See here, here it is showing that no module named papilla is there. It's a .py, it's a extension. Some papilla.py is a file name. You can see here that I have saved here as papilla.py, right? So if I want to open that, there is 2-line program. But if I am going to write here only papilla, that means it's a module. So that's why there is a traceback that no module named papilla. If I am going to write this command and enter, then it is showing that I am papilla panda. Whatever it was there inside of that .py as a output I want, it is showing that one. But I can do one thing also. Let's check. If I want to write this one, okay, then what it is showing? There is a traceback. What is the traceback? Traceback is no module named papilla.py. Papilla.py is not a module, it's a file name, but the papilla is itself a module. So I have to write like that. Oh, someone is coming. Okay. So now I am doing second problem because I have spent a lot of time with this. Okay, someone has already come.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you see the difference between module and file name?
Yeah, see here, as you can see, if I am going to write papia.py, this is a file name, right? But we want to have the papia itself file inside of our terminal, not papia.py inside of our terminal. Module is nothing but like you can say module as how can I say you? Module a thing which we can import in our application. We can't import any type of something dot extension like module dot extension. We have, if I want to call some file or some folder inside of my application, we have to write the name only, file name only, not the extension with that. Here also if I write, then there is a traceback. It shows that no module name papia.py. Papia is itself a module and papia.py is a file name. Okay, like I think I did not answer properly, but yeah, you can, it's a command. Okay, it's a command that papia, you have to write the file name and you have to write that import star. Here the star means everything you have to import from there. From that module you have to import all the things whatever written inside of this papia.py file. This is the main meaning of that papia, from papia import star. Okay, I think I have done this.
Ma'am, one doubt.
Yes.
I am writing one program in Python. I have one error. That error is file double quotes inside greater than less than symbol string line 5 in greater than less than symbol module. What is that error? Here also I got in module error.
So can you please just share your screen, otherwise I can't understand what you are talking. Like I have to see the program at least. It may be possible that inside that program there is some doubt, there is some mistake. So
Okay.
that you got that. Should I stop presenting or? Okay, I will come to you within 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Like
Okay.
yes, because I have to finish at least one question and after that I will let you know. Okay, sorry to bother you. Okay, so I'm just right now doing only one simple programming because I did not do any program till now. So I'm going to do one program right now, and there is a question. Okay, this question was asked in the week 1 assignment, previous year week 1 assignment. So what is the question? The question was, what does H27993 return for the following function definition? Okay, so and the function is like that. Actually there should be some indentation, but obviously when you will write that things, you can understand what is the indentation problem. So I have written this program already in one file. I can show you the file. So
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes,
I'm sorry to disturb you. Where will we get the link for this YouTube, ma'am? YouTube recorded version?
I mean today's class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, today's class you can get after some time when I will upload in that YouTube. Then after that you can get the link. Basically the link is nothing. You can just go to YouTube and search my name Papia Panda. It will show. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think that NPTEL members will provide you that link also. But it's, if they will not give you any link, then you can just go in YouTube and search my name. It will be there. After some time, when I will upload that, and after some time you can get that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So whatever in that question, I have just written these things here. But don't ask me right now what is this colon, what is these things right now, because it will be clear when we will get we will have some feeling of programming, how to write the program. We are not writing anything in our program. I am just copying from that question and I am pasting here. Okay. As I know how to write, that's why I am writing. But if you people don't know how to write, it's fine. I am just copying from there and I am writing here. Nothing else is there. So, and there is also some indentation problem. You can see that in indentation means there is some space, and then here is also some space, and the space is not uniformly distributed, and all these things are there. But we will talk all these things about after, I think, second week we can do these things. But yeah, for now I am just writing whatever in that question it was written, and I am just copying from that and I am just pasting this. So this is the program. Okay, and then I have just saved this program as 1.py. Now what I will do here, see, I have just written that program, and what is the program basically means. At least we can't write the program, but at least we can understand what is written here. That we can understand, right? So what is written here in the program? In the program you can see at the very first def of h of x. Sorry. That means the h of x is a function, and we have just giving a definition that h of x. And then in the second line I have written something in bracket d n equals to 1 0. Basically I am not giving that a program, it was in the previous year question, I am just copying and pasting. So what is the meaning of d and n equals to 1 0? This equals means assign, right? It is not the mathematical equation equals. So it is dn means dn 1 0 means d value will be 1 at first and n value will be 0 at first. Okay. Now coming to the third line. Third line is that basically the second line is nothing but the initialization condition I am giving to the programmer, like to the computer. That at the very first you just assign d equals to 1 and n equals to 0. Just assign this value at first, and after that we will modify these values with some condition. So what is the condition here? In the third line you can see one condition which is known as while. I think you did not know what is while condition in Python, but okay, no problem. While is nothing but you can say that while means in English while means what? Like if it is possible then we can go here, otherwise we cannot go, something like that. Okay. So while means while d is less than equals to x. This symbol is less than equal. Okay. So when d is less than equals to x, then we can go to the next line which showed us one relation that dn equals to d into 3 and n plus 1. So d into 3. 3 means here it is not like the d cube. It is d into 3. That means 3d in mathematics language. And the second one is n plus 1. That means here n can be increased by 1 and d can be increased by thrice. That means 3 into d. This is the case. And then you have to return in d. And then again you have to check the condition. If d is less than equals to x, then do the same thing whatever it was there. Someone asked me about the return and print here there. But if I want to write here print, then it will give a error. Because here we are not going to do only one condition. We are going to do repeatedly. There will be a while condition. Unless the while condition is not satisfied, like when d is not equals to or greater than x, then we can stop the program. But before that we have to go the program, right? So that's why that return is very important for that program. And I told you about that if, while, for, if conditions like that is inside of the definition language, then we have to write return. Otherwise it will give some error. Okay, now this is the program. And
Madam,
yeah.
Madam, Madam, here the condition is d less than or equal to x. The condition is satisfied. Only one statement will be excluded or two, madam. That means
Two simultaneously. Simultaneous. Right? D can be replaced by D into 3 and N can be replaced by N plus 1. Simultaneously these two will happen.
Okay, madam. This one. What about this, madam? Next insertion.
Next.
Ma'am,
No.
what is the use of N here? N has no use.
Yeah, I will tell, no problem. Okay, now what you told, sorry, I can't see your name, some male voice was there. Yeah.
Madam. So the condition is satisfied. But statement is D comma N equal to D into 3 comma N plus 1. Next statement is written of D. So these two will be excluded, only one, madam. The condition is satisfied.
Yeah. See, okay, I will tell you. See, if let's say x equal to 3, okay.
Yeah.
So if x equal to 3, now the initial value of d was what? The initial value of d was 1.
1.
So obviously 1 is less than 3, right? So first condition is satisfied. That means 1 is less than equals to 3. That means it is satisfied. Then what will happen? Then new d will be 3 into 1. That means 3 will be there. And n will be 1 because 0 plus 1. That means 1. So that means return d if I print here, that means it will be 3. Right? Now what will happen? This 3, now new d is 3. Okay. Now it will go again to that while condition. Now this d is what? Now this d has the value 3, not 1. Because it has already assigned as d into 3. That means now the d value is 3, not 1 value, 1. Now it can go to that while statement again and it will see that condition that 3 is less than equals to x value or not. So I have mentioned x previously 3. So that means this 3 is equals to 3. That means it can go here. And then again d will be 9 and n will be 2 and this d will store here as 9 and again it will come here, but in that case 9 is not equals to or less than 3, so then it will terminate.
Okay, madam.
Understand? Okay. And one more question was there, that what about the usefulness of n? Okay. Yeah, I will tell you these things right now, but before that I am going to show you that example, otherwise how can you feel that? Okay, so here whatever it is written here, it is nothing but a programming for a 3 to the power x program. Okay, whatever sir told in the previous class, it was the GCD problem, just same like that. This problem is nothing but a 3 to the power x calculation problem, and x can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Like 3 to the power 5, 3 to the power 10, something like calculation it should be there. How it can be, you can see here. Okay, so I am going to write these things a little bit here. Just a minute. I am going to close the terminal. Now what I will do, I am right now in that folder. You can see here that 1, 4, this programming are there. So I am going to open a terminal here, and what I will write here, I will write Python 3, and then I will write from 1 import star. Okay. So from 1 import star, when I was writing that, there is a folder, it is coming automatically, you can see that. Okay, so it is nothing but the similar as compiler in C and C++, but in C and C++ I have to write that, make that program, then I have to compile, then I have to run. But here we don't need to do anything, it's already automatically compiled and give us the output. Okay, now in that program in 1.py, you can see that there is a age of x value. So I am right now giving the age of x value, right? That means, let's say age of, let's say any value, 4. It's a very simple and short notation, age of 4. Now I am going to enter. So what it will enter, what it will give give the value of D, because we are writing here return D. Okay, now this. It is writing here 9. Why 9? As I already mentioned you, that 3, at first it is counting as 1, then 1 is less than x, then it is coming as 3, this 3 will go here, this 3 is less than equals to 3, again it is coming here, it is giving 9, this 9 is stored here, this 9 will go here, but 9 is not less than equals to 4, that means our program is stopped and the return D is 9. Do you got the point? All of you got the point?
Ma'am, your file name is 1, but this file name is papia.py.
No.
Then one file is...
No. This is 1.py. Okay, no. Sorry, it is not. This one I am not talking. This is 1.py. I have saved this before. Like I have
called only one, that is import, from one import star you have given.
Yes.
In that file name also you have same program, def h of x.
No, yeah, like in that one, what I am written here, in that 1.py, I have that program, that h of x, dn, this. Okay, so I am just going to import this file in our application. Yes.
One is a module over here.
Yes.
One is a module.
So if I want to write here 1.py, then there is a traceback, right? But if I want to write here only 1, then there is nothing, there is no problem. And then I am going to write here h of 4. I mean it is the input I am giving, okay? And the output is giving as 9.
Ma'am, can you give
Sorry, please can you ask one by one?
h of
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, ask me one by one. Yeah.
h of 3, can you give
Yes.
what it?
9.
Thank you, ma'am. For that, the 4 and 3, the same answer is...
Obviously, it will give the same answer. I'm saying you why. 6 is giving the same one. 7 will also give the same one. 8 will also give the same one. But 9 will give different value. Okay. Now, if you have any doubt, you can just ask me why it is coming like that. This is the question for all of you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like why it is coming like that, that from 3 to 8 it is giving the same answer, and when I am pressing 9 it is giving another answer. So this is the question, right? Okay, I am giving
After 2 times only it is executed and comes out.
after
Only 2 times while loop is repeating and it's giving answer as 9.
yeah, okay, I think you people have said, okay, I'm giving you the whole discussion, just a minute. Yeah, see here, okay, here let's say x equals to, okay, I'm here writing, let's say my x equals to 4. Okay, I'm putting x equal to 4 in our terminal. That means x is fixed as 4. I don't want to do anything on that 4x value. So x equal to 4 is fixed. Now what it will do, at the very first, d is 1 and n is 0. Fine? It is the initialization condition. It's already there. Now in that condition, in that while condition, what it is doing, it is just testing that d is less than or equals to x or not. So d means right now my d is 1. So 1 is less than 4. Is it correct or not? It's correct. Right? So it's correct. That means for that case 1 is less than 4. That means it will come in the next line. So in the next line what it will do? It will change the value of d as well as n. Now my new d will be 3 into 1. That means 3. Because At the very first d was 1. So now new d value will be 3 and the n value will be 0 plus 1 which is 1. Yes.
Why we are taking n? There is no use of n.
Yeah, I will tell you, okay. Just forget about n right now. I will tell about what is the n value used here. But forget about n right now. I am not writing n value right now. But just focus on d, okay. Just focus on d right now and I will tell you what is the use of n later. Okay. Now coming to the return one. So what is the return here? So return 3 will be there now because now the d value is 3. Is it correct? Is it understandable by all of you? This is the first loop. This is the first loop I am talking. Okay. This is the first loop. It will be like that. Now what it will do, return means, return in English language, what is the meaning of return? Return means we have to go back. So we have to go back means we are going in that while loop with the new value d equals to 3. Now our new d is 3. Now I am going to check 3 is less than equals to 4 or not. 3 is less than equals to 4 or not? It's a yes. Obviously 3 is less than 4. So the next line it will go. So in next line what it will be like now? In the next line what it will do? Now the new d value will totally change. The new d value will be 3 into 3 because now the d value is 3. So that means the new d value will be 3 into 3 which is 9. And the new n value will be 1 plus 1 which is equal to 2 because previously it was 1. And I am giving plus 1 here again. So that means 1 plus 1 equals to 2 it will give. Right. I am not talking about n here but still I am just calculating n. Okay. Now coming to this return. So here what will be the value of return? So the value of return will be 9. In that second loop condition, second iteration. This is the result of second iteration. Is it correct to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the new d. So now new d is 9. Right. So here, where it will go? It will go here again. So now my new d value is 9. D equals to 9. And we have to check the condition that 9 less than equals to 4 or not. Is 9 less than equals to 4? This is not. This is wrong. So it will not go here. That d cannot be changed by 3. Okay. And n can't be changed by 1. So the final d it will stop like that loop calculation will stop here and the loop will be end here and the final d will give us as 9 because at that time the d value was 9. Okay. Now let's say I am giving x equal to 5. All the things are same. So that means here 5 in first iteration, here also 5. Here also 5. So here also you can see 9 is not less than equals to 5. That means again here d can give the value of 9. Do you got my point?
Okay, ma'am. I got this. When we put 9 there, that is equal to 9. So
if I put 9,
changes the answer.
yes, if I put 9 here, then it can give like 1 is greater than 9 obviously, 3 is greater than 9, 9 is also greater than equals to 9. Then only it can go to the next line and it can change the d value as 27.
Okay, ma'am. I can understand now.
Okay, so everyone can understand or is there any other problem till now? You can just ask me, no problem on that. There is no psi and all this. You can ask.
Here we are using n for counting.
Oh yeah, n. Now coming to the n value. Okay. I think you have so many problems with n. Okay, let's say n. So I am writing here return n. Okay, it can be possible that I am going to write n. Okay, now I am going to save this. So this problem, this is the program. I did not change anything. I have just changed d to n. Now I am going to do that calculation again. So
N is for how many times it is repeating the loop.
yes,
we can know
yes. N is the number of repetition, number of iteration we are counting. But still,
Nothing. How many times we can know from that N?
yeah, sorry.
While loop, how many times it is repeating, we can
No, from that n value, right?
understand
Yes.
from N.
Yes. Like n is the number of iterations. How many iterations is doing on that programming, right? Okay. So here I am doing age of 3. Okay. So now it is giving 2. I am returning n value. I think someone has come. Okay. Okay. Now I am doing. Sorry. 2. It will give 1. Can you see the screen, or otherwise I can? Yes. Now let's say 27. Then what it will be? 4. Now I am printing n value, right? So n is giving the value of iteration. Number of iterations, how many times I have iterating that program. So this is the thing. So I think all of you understand the program, and okay, and the question was there. There was a question and I forgot the question. The question was here. Okay, age of 27993. What is the value of this? Okay, and so just a minute. Yeah, here return of n is there. So I am writing here return of n. It is already there in my program. And I am just calculating 27993. Let's say what is giving here? 10 is giving. That means 10 number of iterations is going there. And what will be the value of d here? D will be. I am just changing it as d, and then I am going to put this one. Let's say age of 27, what was that? 993. It is given 59049. How it is coming, I think you all can understand. Okay, it is understandable by all of you.
Ma'am, this is D value or N value?
This is D value. This is D value.
Okay.
And n value I have mentioned here. See, this is the n value, 10.
Okay.
Okay, and this is the d value. So this is nothing but the 3 to the power 9. I can calculate here. Calculator. Let's say 3 to the power 9. Okay, and the 3 to the power 10. Just a minute. 3 to the power 10. You can see that 59049 is the 3 to the power 10 value, and this is the d value, and the number of n was that 10. Okay, so this is basically the 3 to the power n series programming, and we have written only 2 or 3 lines.
Like this also, like that only GCD also going regression.
Yes. The same thing
Show
is.
me one slide, last slide. You said that last
Yeah.
yesterday. So
Yes. I think I have that.
if you have time, you can show me. Otherwise, you can tell me the YouTube that SAS name.
Sand's name is there, and I think you all can have the. Let me check. You have this type of things, right? This type of terminal. Yeah. There you can have the lectures also. So let me go to that lecture. This is the you were talking about the GCD one, right? So this is the GCD. Okay, I am going to open that GCD. Oh, okay, I have to. I think I can have the access. Yes.
Ma'am, in certificate exam, what type of pattern will be question paper pattern? Objective or subjective or?
Whatever it is in that assignment, it may be something like that. Yes, you can have right now. Yes.
I can see this video, but yesterday's class video, I want.
In yesterday's class there was nothing about GCD calculation. There was the problem solving question. Whatever I am talking right now today, that previous year question, it was there itself, like the previous year question problem. Okay.
Okay, for that video, where I have to search.
I think you just search his name. His name is Arun Prakash. I can write here. Just a minute. I don't know exactly his name, but let me check.
Okay.
His name is Arun Prakash, and something more is there. Okay, if you want, then okay. Just hold for a minute. I am giving you the full name. His name is. No, not here. I have to search any other thing. Okay, I will give you another day. Okay, sorry. I have to search that.
Thank you so much.
I have to search that. What is the exact name?
I will search if I get if otherwise I will ask you in next class.
Yeah. In that science lecture, you can understand very clearly what is the GCD and how it is going to sort. I mean, in that very first GCD example, you can see that it is like 10-line programming, and after that, it is becoming 2 or 3 lines program. So it's a very yes.
That's only confusing for me. First thing, it's better for me to understand through video. But last video, I can't understand that regression.
Yes, that regression. Yes, that regression is nothing but this type of things. That there is sometimes loop. Yeah, loop was there, and you have to satisfy some condition, and then if the condition is satisfied, then you can go inside that loop. Otherwise, if the condition is not satisfied, then it is stopped. Something like that. But
like a while loop only, they are saying.
Yeah, there are so many loops, right? Yeah, that is the one thing, that there are so many loops. Not only while loop. Okay. I think there is if condition is there, and for condition is also there. For loop is there, and I think some and operation was also there. I have to check. Yeah.
Okay. If I have doubt, I will ask you
in next class. Okay, sure. And in that meantime, I will just download these lecture series, and after that I will let you know, because I did not download right now, so I have to check that. So, but I also see that lecture. So that lecture was very nice, and he was explaining all the things very clearly. So it should not be that much problem. If you have still some problem, you can ask me. I will clear that question.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so as time has already gone, I think I thought that there was another 3 questions, but okay, let me know. No problem. We can discuss these questions in next class also. Because this lecture, these questions are week 1 question. Previous year, week 1 question. So as today, I think the time has already gone, and we did not solve this question, but no problem. We will solve this question in next week, and after that we will start about that next year's. Next week previous year question. Okay. After solving these questions, we will do that. Okay, so
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, after solving these questions, can we get this video, like previous year questions?
Previous year question, I am giving the question as well as the solution here. Okay, so if you follow my lectures, you can get all the questions of the previous years with the solution, detailed solution. Okay, but if you want the PDF of that previous year question, that I can't give you, but you can follow with that also, because this is the same question what I am just copying and pasting here. So, and this type of this PDF what I have written here, this PDF is available and it can be given to you, I think, like this NPTEL member will give you this PDF also. So because I am going to upload this PDF also, so I think they will provide you this PDF, and from this PDF you can get the questions, so and also the answers, but I did not mention in detail what is the answer in the PDF. I am giving that in a lecture, because obviously all the things can't be in that slide, right?
Only thing is like this live session, is it recording or not? Because after the time we'll get some means we need to understand more, or we will forget some concepts.
Yeah, obviously I told you. Yes. Yes, I told you before also at the very first of my video. I told you that this video will be available in YouTube and you can see this video anytime. Okay.
So can you tell me the link or the
Link means you just go to YouTube and you just search by my name. I can show you one thing just as a demo. You can search here YouTube, okay, and just search here Papaya. Oh. See Papaya Panda. Then there is here 23, like it is my previous NPTEL class. It is not this year NPTEL. So this is the previous year NPTEL class. So you can see these videos here, but right now I am doing, this video will be uploaded after some time, so that you can get the link of that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Just write my name, it will come.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you give the syntax for executing the program in terminal?
Can you give me the
Syntax for executing the program in terminal.
syntax for executing the program in terminal? Like what type of syntax you want? For executing means this is
like the from one import start.
Yeah, this is only the command. Like you have to just go to, okay, you just go to Python 3, like sorry, Python. If you have Python 3 point something version, then you can just go to Python 3, or if you have Python 2 point something, then you can just write Python. That is also possible, and it will go inside of that application, and you just write from, then file name, whatever it is, then import, then start. Then it will go in that program, and whatever the input you can just give there. Let's say 300, and I am just having that. This one. So this is the only one comment, that from one import star. One is not exactly same for everyone. It is the file name. Okay.
Okay, every time we change the file name only.
Yes, like every time you just change the file name. Let's say I'm just writing here one. I think I have one file 1.py something. So here I have just written IN Papaya Panda. Simple. And I think I have two name is there somewhere. 2 is there, and from there I think some value is there like that. Yeah, it is showing like that. So I have to just change the file name. Nothing else we have to do.
Okay.
Okay, I think.
Ma'am, in this we can use like Visual Basic text box labels. We can use that also.
Visual?
In Visual Basic, we can create a text box labels.
Okay, in Python, right? Yes, you can, but it needs a little bit more knowledge about Python. Okay, so this is the very first class. So I don't want to give some burden on you, so it's a very basic thing, and after that you can do anything, but it will take some time.
To know, I have to know we can use that things in Python, so that I am asking.
Yeah. Yes, you need a little bit advanced knowledge in Python so that you can do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I think we don't have any other queries. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Or we can stop the session for now. These people are coming still. Okay. Acha, next Google Meet for doubt class. Okay. The next Google Meet will be, I don't know, it will be Google Meet or something else, because the Google Meet maybe has some problem in that 100 number, maximum number and all. So let's see, like if it is a Google Meet, then this link will be the same for all the time, and if it will not be a Google Meet, if it will be a Zoom or something else that someone suggested me about Microsoft Team, if it will be like that, then we can tell you, and this link will be applicable for whole the course. Okay, so whatever the Google Meet will be or any other meeting link, this link will be applicable for whole the coursework. I mean, for whole the course, it will be the remains the same. How can I get a next meet link? Okay, the next meet link you can get through NPTEL main website. I think they will give, they will provide you. If this mail ID will remain, then again I think they will give some link on that. Or otherwise, if I will change the Google Meet link to Microsoft Team or something, I think they will give these things to you also. But you will get to know, no problem on that. Okay, ma'am, your email ID please. Okay. Email ID I am writing here. Yes, this is my institute email ID. So, okay, another question. I want to know what I get the previous year paper. Yeah, I told already that I think you can't have the access to have the previous year paper, but I can solve all the questions from previous year paper, so that you can see from my videos also. Admit some students want to join. Yeah, that is the problem, that I can't admit this paper because it was already 100 plus. Okay. Okay, I think if
Thank you.
yeah. If you have any doubt, please tell me, or otherwise we can stop the session right now and we will meet in next week. Okay, bye bye. Bye everyone.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, bye bye. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Nice, ma'am.
Yeah, good night. Bye.